Hey everybody. Okay, so today is my day for the Through the Rainbow hop. Our color today is red. Now I know that I said I was going to do a monochromatic layout for every color, but here's the problem. I don't like scrapbooking in red. I don't mind the color as a general rule. I mean, it's not my favorite. I am not a red person. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. Some colors we just don't like, right? I don't like red at all. Not even a touch, not even a little. So what I did for today's layout was, the first thing I did was to pick my photos. I chose this one. These are some like cute little baby photos that I have printed and hanging out that I want to scrapbook. So this is my son. These photos are from 2007. He was 7 months old and he's now 15. So yeah, but I have these printed, you know, and they're here. So I want to use them and get them into an album. And I do have an album that they fit into. So that's my plan. So I have those two little photos. I went through my old stash of pattern paper, and I came across this one. I don't know that this is super old. What is this from? 2013. So yeah, old. And I decided I'd kind of start with this as a jumping off point, allowing myself to pull in some of these like blues and yellows and stuff. And then I found this one, which is from 2012. So again, old. This is Basic Gray's Mint Julep. But this had that yellow in it and the red. So I thought, okay, we can kind of break up the yellow or break up the little red with this. And then I found these two scraps, which are, okay, so this one is Jelly Bean Soup. And this one actually might be Cosmic Cricket. Anyway, I decided that these papers go with the style of my photos. Then I decided I would go with a neutral, a craft background. Again, because the idea of doing a red background, just blah. That's the word for it, blah. Then I went ahead and thought, well, I'm going through my stash. Let's find some Hambly. If you are new to my channel, Hambly is a company you may not even know about or recognize because they were around in the early aughts. And I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of sheets of Hambly. So I grabbed this one. This one's called Pen and Ink. This is one of their screen print pages, and I thought it would be perfect and beautiful. These papers are different than any other paper you will find. They're almost fabric-y, and they are screen prints. And I was obsessed with them back in the day. And I have so many. So I thought that one worked well with these. I'm going to pull in some dies for embellishments today. So I went ahead and I grabbed these cute little hearts. I'm going to cut a whole bunch of them. And then I grabbed this die set from Catherine Pooler. This die set says beautiful. And so my idea for a title is Beautiful Boy. And so that's what we're going with. Super simple. We might use the, I might use the shadow to, I'm going to play around and kind of decide how I feel about that and what I want to do with it. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've got so far. So I'm going to start with my background. I'm going to cut down some papers and do some die cutting, and then we'll get this layout together. Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting down my papers and kind of organizing all the elements for my layout. while I do that, I'll give you a quick update. First of all, this video is going up way, way, way later than it was supposed to. It was supposed to go up on Friday. It's going up on Wednesday, which was not what I had planned. But yeah, you'll also notice there hasn't been a video on my channel all week, and there won't be one possibly until next week. I have to have surgery actually tomorrow, Thursday. So I wasn't given a whole ton of notice. And I am also, because I have to have surgery, I had to go off my medications. So I don't have any pain medications. I don't have any anti-inflammatory medications. And I have lupus. So that's a big deal. So I had this video, it was finished, I'm voicing it over, and then there'll be another nice long pause before I am back to creating and before I am back to it being around. If you need some more content, there are over 700 videos on my channel, and you are more than welcome to go back and check out some of my older series or older playlists, anything like that. If you want newer content, definitely consider grabbing a subscription, which you can become one of my members by hitting the join button right on the front of my channel. That gives you content from all of my members' videos. So you get all the back videos too. It's not just current. And there's over 80 videos there. And if you are a member, make sure you've taken all the classes. There's so many classes available in your members only content. So I really just beg all of you, I'm begging now. Bear with me while I get through surgery and a couple days recovery. And then I will be back with new content and new videos, but please go ahead and just watch the old stuff. This channel has so much to offer. So I have figured out all of my paper layers on this craft cardstock. Now it's just a matter of going ahead, die cutting my pieces, inking the edges. I really wanted to go ahead and ink every edge that was on this page. And I love the addition of the yellow and the craft to kind of offset the red. As I said at the beginning of this video, red is not my favorite color. And so I wanted to add some complementary things to it to kind of break it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to do all of the die cutting. So this particular layout ends up being quite paper heavy. There aren't a lot of other embellishments on it. And one of the reasons for that is because I am going to be using a lot of my metal dies to create my own embellishments and use up all of this old paper. So I'm going to die cut a bunch of beautiful hearts. I'm going to die cut that beautiful word die from Catherine Poehler. To add a bit more texture and to add something that's not paper, I went ahead and grabbed a sheet of this wood veneer. These very thin wood veneers, you can find them a lot of places. They die cut beautifully. So what I decided to do was to that beautiful from one of these wood veneer papers for some extra texture. Fast forward, now we have all of our elements inked and ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of start placing things. I pulled out some of my Fitzgerald thickers. FYI, if you have these in your stash, when I was creating this layout and I went to use these thickers, they were starting to stick really bad to the backing paper, which for me means that they are expiring, as it were, because they wouldn't come up easily. They were still sticky when I pulled them up and finally got them off, but they were wanting to stick right to my sticker backer paper. So these gold thickers, you're going to see me use them up because I would rather put them on pages than keep them in my stash and have them become unusable. So we will be using these gold thickers for a number of projects coming up so that we can use them all. You can see me here just popping up some of the elements, popping up my title piece, things like that. So I have my die cut beautiful, and then I have my thickers to spell out boy. So our whole title for this layout is going to be A Beautiful Boy. And then we have all of these little hearts. And I'm just going to find 3 areas and cluster the hearts around those 3 areas. And then we can kind of go ahead and get them onto the page. Another texture we have going on here is the Hambly screen printed paper. It is a bit different than a regular sheet of paper, and it does look different on a page. So that adds a bit more texture and adds a bit more of a non-paper element as well. And then I die cut a heart from that wood veneer too, for a little bit of extra texture on the page. So really simple, easy layout featuring a lot of stash for my red layout today as we hop through the rainbow. You will find down below all of the YouTubers that are contributing to this year-long hop. Since my video, I believe, is going up last, if you want more red inspiration, you can go ahead and check out everybody else's red pages for the month of March. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know you will be cheering me on as I get through the next couple of days. And I will be back in action and back to my regular scrappy self very soon. Talk to you later. Bye.